Now you're okay. There we go. There we go. I restarted my computer, and therefore OBS. I don't know about this Stream Elements nonsense. I know that I'm not actually using it yet, but it's installed, and hello. Uh, I might have to switch to calling you Nyan, because if I just say ass and there's not like the name aesthetics in the chat to indicate that I'm spelling it AES, not just calling you a butt. Yeah, Mugen says it's gonna be a big change. It's gonna be a big change. Also, hello Amy, good to see you this afternoon. Happy Friday. That's Friday. It's warming up again here, so I probably don't even need to be wearing a hoodie, but I am, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, sorry about the lack of audio. No. Do you. Don't have to, your online identity doesn't have to revolve around me. That's a rock fact. And a cat fact. Look at this cat fact. Cat facts include, all kitties must be compensated when I'm sitting at my desk and talking, so we'll make sure that happens. Did it for Ace Quad of that, Amy. Well, isn't that friendship for you? The Vanguard would stay together either way. Either way, the Vanguard would stay together. So I was going to double trouble. Oh no, what am I gonna do? It was really funny. I was sitting on the couch between streams, and Mugen heard my alarm go off. That stream time, and he looked over at me and said, "Meow." That was just like the clearest 10 more minutes request I have ever seen. Oh yeah, you haven't gotten your treats yet. So yeah. So now he's gonna get his treats. He's gonna get to... He had his rest, now he gets his treats. Solitaire for the double A's. Conflicted, you work it out, and I will adapt. I will consider it a professional challenge to figure out how to refer to people in the most respectful way. Like, sometimes I have IRL friends come into chat, and I try to refer to them as they are presenting themselves in their online sonas. Not that anybody, not that like there are going to be a lot of full government name. I don't. Then we're just going to be opening up the phone book and just start reading things off until you respond by running far into the distance. You need... I can give you stinky kibble. Mugen is still asking for stuff. Oh, and during my break, I was also playing more of Stop and Smell the Flowers. And that... I had a lot of fun with that. Oh, yes, we have a nice... Here we go. Perhaps this will suit you. Yeah, he's going in for the crunchies. He wanted more kibble. And I am able to provide. Nya. Just be the nya. Be the nya you wish to see in the world. Oh, then we have Sid, Amy, and Nya. Nya. And it was interesting to play Stop and Smell the Flowers again because, one, I had a better technique to route through it, and so I didn't have to like scramble to recollect flowers like I did during the previous stream. There we go. Then there he goes. That's fine. We're starting with Love in a Bottle. And so I got like, I was just like locked in. I had my cash crop, and I unlocked all the plots for all of the plots, and I was like narrowing in like the last few flowers that I needed to unlock, and I was like just spending all my money on speed grow. It was I enjoyed that very much. I enjoyed it very much. Okay, you've got audio. You're too much. I will put my headphones on, and then we will be in the same oral situation. I don't think I mentioned it. Oh. For, okay. That was, anyway. I needed to get around to, we're doing, follow-up Friday. Like, all 3 games that we're looking into today are follow-ups from previous visits. Love in a Bottle we played earlier this week on the 21st, and so we're gonna see if we can finish this demo and see what other, what other trouble we can get into with the NPCs, and who we might fall in love with. And then Shipyard of Theseus, we played the demo a couple weeks back, and the full game is free to play. So I figured that as like a break between our 2 visual novels, we'll have a little shipyard philosophy moment. Just match my 2 identities together to make my YouTube name. Nyas. Nyas. We can go with Nyas. It makes it a little bit less like I'm calling you a butt. And then we're continuing on like the series. Like, I know it's a series in which we're occasionally going back to Life After Magic, which has been a very enjoyable visual novel about magical girls when they have to graduate from being magical girls and dealing with life after magic, of course. I kind of like being called about there, I admit it. Well, when I get distracted and forget to go nyas, you'll just be ass again. Okay, we're jumping into Love in a Bottle, which is better on this scene. There we go. Where we're a love demon. This is us right here. And Cora, the love demon, who has moved to this underwater bubble and is meeting the locals, who are mostly all supernatural. Like, they're supernatural, but some of them are still mortal. We had one connection with a fishy lady that went real well. And then the other few that we've met have just like been interesting, but I'm enjoying playing this annoying succubus. The crest might be the farthest from the beach, but at least gets a killer view. Scary woman. I don't know if we've been in this shop. I'd rather not get in trouble for touching this. Hope Moon shakes his tail with Cora for Amy to see. Oh yeah, that was really cute. But he's taken off for now. Overpriced junk food, canned foods, bottled drinks will wait stalely for someone to get suckered into buying them. That is the most accurate description of a corner store I've heard in a while. Various pantry staples. And nobody to talk to. Oh, there's a magazine rack. What's hot right now? Billethy armpits, scandalous dental cleaning. Just thinking about that makes my teeth hurt. And Cora can't bring herself to even pretend to care. The ATM machine. ATM machine. And Cora could withdraw cash here if she had the spare cash to withdraw. And frozen and refrigerated goods of varying respectability. Apparently they discovered a way to make milk from kelp. Technology is beautiful. Seaweed is amazing. 50% off. Off of what? Good question. A mop sits in a forbidden murky soup. Is calling the mop water a forbidden stinky soup. Forbidden murky soup. Maybe want to see if there was a microwave that we could warm up murky soup in. informal lost and found box. The contents consist of a blackened banana, a gift card for a store that doesn't exist in Ostera, and a linty keychain plush of indistinguishable origin. Probably best not to touch those or Marble will get angry. We can't even talk to Marble. Let's see. Trails to the mountains, off limits. Great Star Apartments. We don't know anybody who lives there. The mountaintops are scenic, but without cars, it's probably quite inconceivable to commute from. So, we've been over here. Oh, chicken! Chicken! And Cora clucks cheerily at another chicken. It's an odd sight to see, deep in the sea dome. Baka! Baka! The chicken looks disdainfully at her, but doesn't run away. Yeah! Just noticed the stream title? Yeah. I came back from playing doing laptop things on the couch, and just like my tablet was not working. I was like, okay, best thing to do, turn it off, turn it back on. But then like OBS crashed, I had to do Windows updates, and then I had to finish the thumbnail. We've met these folks. We met like the cat girl who had lost her wallet is who we ran into here before. Nothing of oh wait, what's up? Oh, looking up. Looking up at the top of the dome. I wanted to enjoy that a moment longer. Does it count as staring into the abyss if you're underwater looking up towards the surface? Or does that have like a separate philosophical and like, you know, metaphorical meaning? I wonder. Because return. We're not navigating by WASDA. Unsurprisingly, there's trash inside. Wait, that's a chicken! A chicken prances around behind the trash. Get closer! And Cora tries to get a better look, but it seems to scare the bird. Oopsie. The other birds were playing nice with us. Wait for it to approach. I guess the cursor tail symbol means we've tried that. She crouches and waits patiently, waiting to see what the creature will do, or if it'll even notice her. After a bit, her patience is rewarded. The bird first solidifies in appearance and dares to waddle in her direction. Up close and at full opacity, it's obviously a chicken with some unique coloring. But why is it partially intangible? Hi, little missy, what are you doing in a place like this? The ethereal chicken cocks her head as if to say, I could ask the same about you. We've caught quite a few chickens. Carmel apartment. Oh, a chicken! Spot another chicken! Oh, your feathers are so cute! Can I pet you? To Ancora's surprise, the chicken complies and waddles over to the proffered hand. She pets it while trying to contain her excitement, lest the chicken change its mind and spurn her attention. Man, if all these chickens belong to someone, they should really come gather them up. These poor girls are all alone out here. Upon hearing Ancora's word, the chicken perks up and runs off with purpose. Perhaps the prodigal daughters are returning home. Huh. Let's see. Oh! All the chickens are at some kind of mysterious mansion that all the chickens are in front of. The chickens are bustling about excitedly. What is it, ladies? What are you all doing here? The chickens look up meaningfully at her before vanishing through the front gate of the mysterious beachside mansion. They reappear at the front door, give one final beckoning cluck, and then disappear again, this time for good. Why do I feel like they want me to follow them? Normally, proceeding it would activate an event here, but Ancora is all out of energy for the day. Get some sleep. Okay, so we have done what we can for the day. She spins in a circle, it's really impressive. There's a particularly shiny and beautiful shell on the ground. Pick it up? Yes! You got a shiny and beautiful shell. That one's still there. Can we get this shell? So we're out of energy. Hopefully... Bastilia's apartment is in the same complex? Ancora knocked on Bastilia's door, but no one answered. She was the demigoddess or goddess. I think Bastilias was a goddess who... Oh, we have, on fast forward. We do escape. Can we find... No. Ah, journal! The journal. The townsfolk. And we're Ancora, the love demon. Bastilias is a goddess who is ageless. Oh, I thought we could take a look at her. Bastilias, the very, very looks down on everything angel. It seems that Bastilias once commanded immense power and respect, but her worshippers had some kind of crisis of faith, resulting in a loss of most of her power. Now she lives a meager life among the mortal Dunki. Denki? Climbing, was the fish lady, the 6-foot fish lady, who works in the entertainment industry. Rizo, the cat girl whose wallet we found. Loves vehicles and hates people. Best friends with Sandy. We have not yet met Sandy. And Nocturne was the one who we met on the beach. She does not seem to like Ancora at all. But I had fun poking fun at him. Okay. Now is probably a good time to head to our apartment. Sometimes I sit here, look out the window and think, so many girls in the world to meet, so little time. We've clicked on basically everything in her apartment. So let's sleep until tomorrow. Oh, and I also need to put a link to the previous segment of this in the description. Tips! If you're using a keyboard, you can quickly use the arrow keys to navigate around town more quickly. If you're not using a keyboard, well, too bad. I like this, this spray, this ready for action. Bring! Whoa, who's blowing up my notifications? Moms. How's my baby girl doing up there in the big scary ocean? No sharks or eels or scuba divers attacked you during the submarine ride, yes? Lol, I'm fine, Mom. It's no scarier up here than under the underplate. The other mom is Briar. Make sure you always lock your front door. In fact, you might want to install extra locks that your landlord can't break in. And don't forget to lay down a magical barrier around the perimeters too. Maybe get some holy water or a knife too for extra safety. I almost feel like holy water would be more of a risk to us than to anybody else. I'm not too worried, guys, but thank you for the concern. I'm serious. Ghost folk are serious perverts sometimes. Being dead takes away your inhibitions. Magic barrier plus garlic plus salt ring plus prayer beads. Absolute necessities for a young lady living alone. Bree, you and your ghost stereotypes. I'll see what the store has in stock later, I guess. Our profile picture with our moms is like lollipop sultry look. I guess like you just choose what it is for your own profile and everybody who's your contact gets it, but just like, do you want your mom seeing that? Do you? Oh, miss you, baby, mama. If you get homesick, you can come visit anytime. You're always welcome to move back in. If living on your own doesn't pan out as expected, our door is always open for you. Thanks, guys. Love you. I know they're just worried, but it always feels like they don't trust me, or rather, like they expect me to fail at everything I do. I can't really blame them for thinking that, but it still stings a little. And Cora tucks her phone away and tries to forget about the conversation. Change our look? to open eyes? Okay, just like different expressions. Okay. Looking great, ready to go? Yes! Let's see if that holds over into our, conversations. Should I use the shower? Yes, take a shower. Wow, the water pressure here is decent, too. Need to play dress up with Ancora? Yeah, I don't think that we have, many pieces for that yet. I just keep winning. Squeaky clean. You unlocked a new hairstyle, loose. Go to Ancora's dresser if you want to change it. Well then, yeah. Because all the other outfits are locked. But we have the shorter hairstyle and the longer hairstyle. Ah! Mwah! This is the post-shower look. Yes. We don't need to take the trash out today. It can wait another day. Repeating this just because it was a really good joke. Ancora has like a couple post-its on her wall. And when you click on them, she says, grocery list, to-do list, hit lists, like top 10 classic hits, top 10 shoegaze hits, top 10 hits to study to, so on and so forth. I like to keep track of what's a hit right now. Although, I did think it would be funny if one of them said, one of them says, like, people to kill hit list. Who's this drink of water? Oh! I'd say the up here feels fresh, but the air in this dome is all kind of the same. Great Star Apartments. Oh! Well, yeah, we've got people in the cafe, but I want to see if we can get into the... Yes, we want to get into follow the chickens into the beachside mansion. Proceeding will activate an event and pass some time. Proceed. Oh man, I just moved here and already trespassing. Wait for me, little chickens! I know why you had to wait overnight, but I hope you waited. Hello, is anyone home? Tell me the chickens own this place. I'm gonna be a little pissed if the literal birds own this property here and I don't. Hello? Ancora squints at the darkness and gropes around the wall for a switch. All the windows are covered? Whoa! Whoa! We walk into some magic. Eep! Who goes there? Before Ancora, a girl is floating with cards found out around her. She was just floating in the dark? Practicing magic in the dark? Seemingly engaged in a round of mid-air solitaire. Mid-air solitaire, you say? Much like the chickens, her body flickers in visibility like a flame. So sorry, I can't leave. Sorry, I can leave. I was just following the weird chickens. I'm gonna go to jail for an excuse that shitty. A demon girl? Is that what I'm seeing right now? Yes, but I'm leaving right now, so don't worry about remembering what it looked like or anything. No harm, no foul, right? Bye! Wait, please don't leave yet. I'm not upset. The girl disappears and reappears a mere foot away from Ancora's face. Ah! A demon girl in my house, my goodness! She flipped in a circle all around Ancora, seemingly sizing the demon girl up. Normally Ancora wouldn't complain about a cute girl checking her out from all angles, but the abject confusion of the scenario is putting her on edge. You said my chickens brought you here? Kinda. I just saw them all around town and said hi to them. Then, before I knew it, they were leading me through your front door. I guess I was just worried about them getting trapped somewhere they didn't belong. Sorry for the coming in unannounced. Don't worry about it. I'm amazed, really. It's been so long since anyone managed to enter my home. People are always so scared of it. They rarely get past the front gate without soiling their drawers and running away. Scared? Why is that? You don't sense it? Really? I thought a demon would be a little more attuned to this kind of thing. Ancora flushes with a brief bout of shame, though surely it isn't this girl's intention to embarrass her. Ancora just knows all too well how lacking her extrasensory abilities are. It's haunted! The building, I mean! By me. My name is Guinevere. Also, forgive me for the late introduction. It's a pleasure to meet you. What do you do for a living, a haunting ghost? What's with the cards? What's with the cards? Just playing a game. A variant on solitaire, actually. Some people call it Demon. What a funny coincidence. I'm one of those. Maybe it was fate for you and I to meet today. And guess what? I actually won my game, too. Demon is notoriously hard for being almost statistically impossible to win. Probably why certain casinos just love it. That's pretty mean of them, but I guess I don't exactly expect casinos to be fair. It's just a matter of odds. You learn what the odds are, you learn what odds are in your favor, and you choose whether or not to align with those odds, and you leave the rest to fate. But look at me, prattling on about boring old cards. I apologize. I haven't been a host to any guests in ages. I don't have any interesting topics prepared. Oh, it's plenty interesting. You seem to know a lot about card games. Well, to tell the truth, I had something of an obsession with casinos when I was still alive. Oh, that gives a little more to the magic mystique. I guess the uncouth would call it a gambling addiction, but I could have quit whenever I wanted. Besides, I was just spending my rotten old sperm donor's money. It's not like I was losing anything of worth. Did you ever win anything? Sure, plenty of times. None of it went back to Papa Dearest, though. That was my hard-earned cash. Huh, I've never been really good with card games or slot machines. I'm not even really good at claw machines. I never won a single thing out of them. Oh my, really? Let's go to the nearby arcade sometimes. I can clean out a claw machine faster than a sleeve of mint chocolate cookies. Ooh. Thin Mint fan. You mean it? Yes, let's do that soon. Yeah. So we're 2 for 2 in meeting women who think we're cool and want to hang out, and meeting women who are a little standoffish. So gambling, huh? That's kind of a weird. We'll go for it. My hobbies extend beyond gambling. Sure, I spend a lot of time on casino games, but I just really like any game with strategy. Chess, Sudoku, I even kind of like crossword puzzles. Although there is strategy and understanding the specific rules of the crossword, but a lot of that is just general trivia. Only caveat is I'm kind of limited to solo games lately. Couldn't you get a computer and play with people online? I know there are people who like do full-blown chess tournaments, though, through the internet. I meant to do chess demos on International Chess Day, which was July 20th, and completely forgot. I don't think I'd care for that. I like the tactile nature of games, and with games involving other people, I think reading expressions and body language is just as much a part of the game as anything else. After all, there's no victory quite as delicious as one accompanied by a face wrought in total defeat. Well, I know we just met, but I could try to learn one of the easier games you like. Full disclosure there, I'm not too good at remembering a lot of rules. My teachers hated me for that reason. Oh, you're so sweet. Sure, why not? I could teach you heads-up poker sometime. I don't know what that is, but sounds good. Haunted? Haunted? I feel like in the terms of actual conversations, now would be the time to be done asking questions and see what Guinevere brings to the conversation. But if I don't get a chance to ask about the haunting later, I'll have wanted to do it now. So, haunted. So, you're a ghost. Tragic though it may be, my spirit is tethered to Ostera. I think the people here see this mansion as bad luck, like a goddamn Grim Reaper or something. Oops, pardon my language. And yet they're too superstitious to bulldoze this place, which is to my benefit, I suppose. I don't sense anything dangerous about you. I mean, who could be afraid of a ghost as cute as you? Oh, please. Well, people aren't that rude to me on the rare occasion I leave my house. They're just afraid of what... wait. They're just afraid of what my presence here might represent. Like, if I died here, and my spirit was trapped... Wait. Oh. Like, if I died here and my spirit was trapped, what happens to everyone who dies in Ostera? They really just don't understand me. It's a small community, after all. Easier for strange rumors to propagate. Anyway, that's why I'm happy to meet someone new. I've been so awful lonely here by myself. You are new to Ostera, yes? Oh, right you are. I'm Ancora the Love Demon. I just moved here. A love demon? Gosh, no wonder you're so pretty. Oh, stop. I mean it. When you first walked in, I was afraid you were some kind of angel here to carry me the rest of the way to the afterlife. Yeah, no way. The only place I carry people is to bed. You are so funny. Well, it's done asking questions. I don't want to, done asking questions already? Well, I've got some for you. What brought a love demon to a tiny vivarium like Ostera? Are you here to steal away the hearts of our young men? And or women. It's more like I feel like I've never really chosen a path for myself up until now. I finally wanted to see where my own choices would carry me. That's respectable. There's one other reason though. I wanted to find true love. I wanted to meet tons of cute girls. I feel like the intimacy of meeting, of like coming in, it was dark, it's just the two of us, she doesn't have a lot of friends, and like because it was so dark and it feels like very enclosed, Ancora probably feels safe here. The more I almost feel like wanting to move out of my parents' place is a more vulnerable truth in some ways. Especially like when we've been flirting, and so like when you're flirting, if you want to say I wanted to meet a ton of cute girls, that's like I'm slutting around a little bit. But I want to find true love is a little like we're flirting and I'm looking for something serious. So let's go with the different kind of personal. I wanted to move out of my parents' place. I can completely relate. Parents are such a hassle sometimes, huh? My parents are fine. Usually it's my 10 or so siblings that I couldn't stand anymore. 10? Or so? How did your mom even find time to give birth to that many children? Demons have long lifespans, you have to remember. Love demons can especially live a long time if they stay on top of their energy consumption. Amazing! Does that mean you'll live for a long time too? That'd be wonderful news for an undead being like me. Blink, 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 blink. Well, we'll see how energy intake goes here in Ostera. Besides, you might get tired of me sooner than you think. I don't know about that. I mean, after all, my chickens seem to like you, so you must be a good person. Huh, do chickens have a sense for that kind of thing? Mine do. The darlings all died in tragic ways, so they don't tend to trust people easily. That's why they get scared and hide around the town a lot if I take my eyes off of them. Thank you for bringing them back to me. Oh, it's no problem. It's said that they had to die tragically, though. Well, when you think about it, a lot of farm animals die kind of tragically. That's kind of a dubious thing. That's it. Also, it's very subjective. But to turn it to ghost means that these chickens must have regrets of some kind. But to turn to ghost means these chickens must have regrets of some kind. I wish I could talk to them and find out what their regrets really are. But you know, I also kind of don't want to know. If they ever resolve their regrets, they could move on to the next life, and then they wouldn't be here on the mortal plane with me anymore. She casually just said something kind of scary. How about it, Ancora? Want to stay with us forever on the mortal plane too? Well, that's coming on pretty strong. It has to be to dinner first. Okay, come over sometime this week and I'll make you dinner. Okay. I really hope I didn't just sell my soul. It was great meeting you, Guinevere. I have to head out now, but I'll come see you again soon. Hi, Mugen. Straight for the food. Please do. Promise. I promise. Bye-bye for now. Oh, and bye to you too, little chickens. The chickens don't even look in Ancora's direction, but she knows better than to take offense. Ancora wrote about Guinevere in her journal. The evening time. Oh, Guinevere's outside. You see that weird house? Local legend says it just appeared one day. Anyone who's tried to tear it down or go inside to talk to the owner has been stopped by a mysterious force. So it just chills here now. Guinea, what are you doing out here? Oh, just thought I'd get some sun. At this hour, it's after sunset. My skin is very sensitive. Understood. Ooh, who's this? Why are we all sitting backwards in the pews? Apparitions are powerful magic wielders who are appointed to protect this a sector of our world. Don't you have one down in the underplate? I don't actually want to talk to that. Oh wait, was that? Bastilias. I'm occupied today, little demon. Never mind then. Fun times. We've looked around here. Didn't really get into much though. Ooh, there's a photo booth. You can take some selfies in this booth and then use the filter to obliterate all your pores. Oh, now coming here with a date, but overpriced. Freezer burn ice creams from this machine. Now coming here on a date with Guinevere makes even more sense. Welcome to Ostera. Stare at the scenery for a while, why don't ya? That's a terrible pun. Climb in. Hello, Miss Ancora. Oh, we can't go out today. Okay. Oh, there's the hot springs. That rubber ducky is practically the patron god of this bathhouse. Fresh water suitable for cold climate. Salt water suitable for a cold climate, and then tropical, and this one. Can't go in here. Some rose colored blue can sit here. And then hooks. Those windows are a little foggy. I wonder why. Okay, bathhouse checked out. The fringe zone where dreams come true. It doesn't say that, but it'd be funny if it did. Let's go back over to... how do we end up here? The artist, the townsperson. Rent is so cheap down here, even though it's so scenic. I guess most sea-dwelling creatures don't have any reason to live out of water, and land-dwelling creatures are often apprehensive at the thought of being at the bottom of the ocean. We talked to you. At least our filtration system is pretty robust. We're looking for, townsfolk. Guinevere, we talked to. Rizo, the cat girl. The cat girl or Nocturne. But like Nocturne, we're just like a frenemies thing. So like Rizo would be the one to look for. The world around me. Okay. There we go. Back to reality. This was just a townsperson. I personally find the risk kind of exciting. Trash. Checked in the shop. Interact with this character will activate an event and pass some time. Yes, this is what we were looking for. Proceed! Ancora is taking in the sights. As Ancora is taking in the sights, she hears an alarming sound. Huh, there's a girl crying in the alley next to the cafe. I'm gonna check on her and make sure she's not hurt. Ancora clicks her shoes and pushes her shoe wheels away, slowly approaching the girl. Oh, different one. She seemed to be a canine of some kind with drooping ears and an equally unhappy tail, and Cora feels her heart twist at the sight of the girl, balling her fist roughly into her eyes. Excuse me, are you okay? You're not hurt or anything, are you? The girl startles from her spot sitting on the curb and looks up at Ancora with a bewildered expression. Then comprehension seems to dawn and she snarls. Leave me the hell alone, I'm on my dinner break. Ancora seems no indication of dinner being had. I'm not a customer or anything, well, not right now anyways. I just wanted to make sure that you were okay. The girl glares furiously at Ancora, perhaps less out of anger and more out of the hope that she can scare Ancora off. Go away. Maybe I shouldn't push my luck. Ancora is about to apologize and leave when the deafening sounds of the girl's stomach growling stops both of them in their tracks. Inspiration strikes. Ancora clicks her heels together and skates off. Be right back. You again? Can't you take a hint? The girl raises her hackles at the sight of Ancora approaching, but this time the demon holds out a bag. A certain scent catches the other girl off guard. What is that? A girl on her dinner break should have something good to eat, or you won't have enough energy for work. Hopefully you aren't vegetarian. If you are, I can pick the meat out for you. The girl tilts her head and, still tense, but accepting the bag without much resistance. She pries into it with caution, like it might bite her. This is for me. Yeah, eat up. At once, the girl's countenance softens. She unwraps a plastic fork while regarding Ancora with much more mild expression. Okay, well, bye now. Sandy. What? I'm Sandy. You can talk to me a little bit if you want. But I'm gonna eat while you talk. And stay where I can see you easily. Oh, okay, I'm Ancora. Nice to meet you, Sandy. She's already eating. So cute. Aww. What do you do for a living? Your fur pattern is cute. Yeah, I'm a painted hunting lycanthrope. I've never seen another one quite like myself. Do you turn into a dog during a full moon? Wouldn't you like to know? I would. I can transform into a bat if I really want to, but my wings are so small I can't really fly in either form, so totally useless to me. Were you born that way, or did something happen to him? Born this way, sadly. I've never known the joys of flight, unlike my siblings. So even a love demon can have insecurities. I'm just a normal person like anyone else. Seems so. Well, I guess you're cute enough in other ways, so no need to fret about your shortcomings. Ear twitch, ear twitch. You really think I'm cute? Don't put words in my mouth. I was speaking in general terms. She got mad. Cute. What's with the weird smirk? Knock it off. You're weirding me out. What? Nobody ever said that Ancora was the brightest bulb in the box. What do you do for a living? I work as a waitress in this godforsaken dump. She gestures at the cafe behind her. It's not the worst job I've had, steady income, but customers are annoying. Oh, how so? They say shit to me like, you should smile more, you're so unfriendly, why is your face so scary? My manager tries to be nice with me, but got so fed up with being told how to... But I get so fed up with being told how to act. Why the hell do I gotta pretend to be happy when I'm not? I get where you're coming from, but as customers tend to like a little bit of hospitality, you know? They can go see their grandma if they want hospitality. I'm trying to punch a time card and get out. I felt the same way at my last job, but it's just one of those skills they expect out of retail and service jobs. I guess, but that's not even all. People pet my head and pull my tail and ask me why my arms are so hairy. They blame me when their food isn't right and don't tip me if they decide I'm not worth it. They treat me like an animal at the zoo. How can anyone stand this treatment? I thought bringing plates and coffee tables to sound like the easiest job in the world compared to gigs I've had in the past, but nope, even chopping logs was easier than this. Yeah, sounds like I'd wear it on anyone's patience then. Is that why you were so upset before? Sandy shifts uncomfortably, hesitant to answer right away. It would seem ranting is one thing, but actually getting to the heart of the problem is another entirely. It's just hard. This is my first time really trying to fit in with, a place like this. I don't know how to act like everyone else. Hang in there, Sandy. You can do it. I believe in you. You barely know me. You don't know all this shit I can do. You don't need to try to pacify me. But Sandy's spirits seem to lift a little anyways. She got the one little tooth. A little smiling like one little snaggletooth. Where are you from? Don't remember. Move a lot. My hometown burned down on a fire when I was just a pup. I've been on the move ever since. Though me and my friend just got a place... Oh, wait. Somebody was best friends with Sandy that we looked at. Though me and my friend just got a place at Great Star Apartments down here not too long ago. It's my first time in a while having a place to call home. Oh, I just moved into the Venus Apartments down the street. So we're practically neighbors. Wow, how exciting. Nice to meet you, neighbor. We'll see about that. Anyway, those are the only apartment complexes in Viserium, so it's not that surprising. Otherwise, you'd need to own property, or like one of those bougie condos out here in the fringe zone. Oh, I see. I don't really know anyone in Asteria yet. You were smart to move here with a friend. It's less about being smart and more about the fact that we've traveled together for most of our lives. They must really be special. Sandy pauses her chewing to allow a small smile to flicker across her frayed. It's the friendliest Encore has seen her so far. Raizo is special. She's a good friend. She's mean as fuck when she first wakes up, though. What? Hang on, can I... Raizo was the cat girl! The cat girl and the dog girl are roommates! The cats and dogs hanging together. How's the food? It's good. I'm almost already done with it, see? Oh, you're fast. Sandy seems almost a little proud of that, as if eating quickly is an admirable skill. I love food. When there's good food to eat, all's right in the world. You didn't have to give me anything. I'm just a stranger. What kind of love demon would I be if I left a crying girl all by herself? Yeah, I guess you are a demon, huh? Don't see many of you around here. So, what's your deal? What brought you here? Me? Oh, well, I just wanted a change of pace. The underplate is so boring. Everyone is always the same down there. I wanted to see new sights and new people. Picked kind of a rotten place to do it. You'll be familiar with everyone in this dome by the end of the week. It's impossible not to be. It's so small here. If they're all as cute as you, that wouldn't be half bad. You making fun of me? You want to fight? No, sorry. That was a pretty bad pickup line. I'm kind of rusty. Oh, that was a pickup? Yeesh. Sorry, I'll try to do better next time. We'll try one more time to make small talk. Got any hobbies? Hobbies? Huh. Kinda. So, what are they? Why would you want to know? Because I want to get to know you. Suspicious. I can't tell what's going to put her on edge. But if you have to know, my roommate Raizo recently found an old game system in the dump and got it working again. So I've been playing video games for the first time ever. Oh, first time ever? How cute! What do you think of the game in life? It's pretty okay. It was hard to understand at first. I'm not great with technology since I didn't grow up with it. but I have a hang of it now. That's great. I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks, huh? Huh? I'm only 24. I'm not too old by lycanthrope standards. Oh, I was just being unfunny. Haha. Anyway, I don't mean to brag, but I have beaten Super Jump Guy cousins like 50 times now. Pretty okay with a glowing review. 50 times? Doesn't that game take a while to finish? I never beat it even once as a kid. What do you mean? Once you get good at it, it only takes like a minute or two. Wait. I think she's just talking about the first level. You're a regular pro gamer. Thanks. You can come watch me beat it sometime if you really want. I can give you some tips. Well, it was great meeting you, Sandy. I'll leave you alone now. I hope the rest of your shift goes a little better. Okay. Thanks. I wouldn't hate it too terribly if you came by while I'm working sometimes. I'll get you a special coupon if you want. In that case, I'll come by every day. Don't do that. That would piss me off. I don't even work every day anyways. Bye, Ancora. See you later. Ancora wrote about Sandy in her journal. What's that? You'll just have to speak to me again later and hear that hilarious dialogue once more, huh? Or are you just talking to everyone twice? I'm talking to everyone as many times as it takes. Oh, right, the library. The other NPC I thought we might be able to talk to is this one. Don't waste my time, filthy demon. Yes, that asshole. Also, I'm undistracted now. I impulsively decided that it was time to chat with customer service over a missing order. Yay! I hope you resolved the issue of the missing order. Let's see. And you got your refund! Excellent. Wow, it's even cuter in here than it was in real life than it was in the brochure. This is the Bell House Cafe. It seems like a good place to relax, or maybe being a date to. Welcome to Bell House Cafe. Hi, hey, welcome in. Try not to make a mess. Thanks, Sandy. We'll do our best. Some hooligans left their cups unbussed. Rude. Carmel Apartments, the cafe. I think we might be, yeah, and Cora is out of energy for the day and can't hang out anymore. Get some sleep. Let's get some sleep. In the Venus Apartments. What does Disbilius home? Oh, they are home. And Cora, you caught me at kind of an embarrassing time. I don't really have any drinks or snacks or anything to offer you, and I'm sorting my laundry. Don't worry about me. I just wanted to say hi. Very well then. Hi. And we will take our leave. Okay, can I watch TV here? Her beloved sitcoms are playing. Oh, that's right. Basilius really likes Mortal TV. It was on Etsy, so I've been working with the seller, but they ended up being rude and refused a refund when USPS denied their insurance claims. Yeah, that's rough. It's rough for everybody in that situation. Didn't get my beads, but at least I got my money back. Yes. Why, Ancora, why are you looking in the hole in Basilius' apartment? Hey, Basilius! What's with this hole? Management said they'd send a repair guy 5 months ago. I've honestly just chosen to accept it as part of the scenery. Okay. The stained glass window. A painting of a stained glass window. How meta. And Cora is very cute. Yes. There's a reason we wanted to come back and spend more time with this demon girl. Let's go to our apartment and spend the night. Sleep until tomorrow? Yes, we shall. Heh heh. Every Wednesday is Women Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Sorry to say it, but that's the end of the demo. There's a lot to see in the demo, though, isn't there? Praise me for my generosity. We got 2 full days. That's 4 encounters and as much exploring around town as you can handle. If you feel like you didn't see much, why don't you play again? I recommend trying to maximize what you're able to accomplish every day and exploring thoroughly. Even in just this demo, there are a few secrets to be found, and there are 4 love interests, so if you haven't seen all 4 yet, you might have missed one. If you like what you saw, be sure to wishlist Love in a Bottle on Steam. Yeah. Way more cosmetics, lots of art, plenty of events with love interests, and more. Stay tuned. Ah, yes. The appetite has been whetted for Love in a Bottle. Okay. That was delightful. That was delightful. I think we've gotten our money's worth out of the Love in a Bottle demo. I will absolutely be wishlisting that. I don't know if we've got we do not have a release date yet for that. But it's on the wish list. We'll be keeping an eye on it. And speaking of just briefly mentioning games that we've played on the channel that have released recently, High Times. High Times came out yesterday. High Times came out yesterday. And that was the glazing. The glazing was great. That game was a lot of fun. Did like, would recommend, and the demo is still available for High Times. I found a thing to put on one of my lists. And now let's check out Shipyard of Theseus. Although I'm going to we're gonna boot it up, and then I'm going to BRB to get my water, because I have not had my water. And growing boys need their water. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. I'll show you what I'm woeing about. Sound mixer options. So, like, the game identity didn't carry over to the full game, but apparently the progress did, so we're gonna have to restart. No, wait, let's just restart. Let's just be doing one. I want to hydrate or dihydrate. I'm in dihydrate right now. Over time, parts of the ship had to be, which is the true ship of Theseus. Discarded parts. Okay, do we have the options to music mix, language wiggles off? I wanted to just reset stave. There we go. Agree with your answers. Is that a lot? Let's reset the save. Yes, really. Okay. Now we will click this drop here, but when I return. Easy. Uh-huh. Problem solving. Like it's but only
Just got this.
only one of them won. No. Rich. No. Maybe was supposed to be I guess. I'm back. It's just in Mugen's here. We had some adventures, not me and Mugen, but just like me in general. Let me get resituated. Okay, this is a just cam situation. I like checked in on Kevin, who's a new Path of Exile League started today, so I was checking in on that. Got double music. We got a little bit of extra music. Yeah, we do. Sorry about that. Welcome back. No, I'm not. Oh, also I'm wearing a black shirt now. Oh well. I'm not unscathed. I went and checked on Kevin, everything was fine, except there were like woes about the Path League start. When I went to get water, refilled, put normal water in my cup, put some vinegar in my cup, got one of the fizzy waters, one of my streamer juice, the strawberry peach. Tried to crack it open, the tab bent and it just started fizzing and overflowing and bubbling and hissing all over my hands. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? The whole thing was frozen solid. Or at least the exterior was. It was just it wasn't exploding like jetting, but just overflowing, getting all over my hands. I ended up putting it in putting it in a larger cup to just like let it do its thing and just get its feelings out. Something might be going on with our fridge where like random things are ending up frozen. But like 1 out of 3 cucumbers will be frozen. The mushrooms were just kind of like all frozen. Like one of the fizzy waters was frozen, so we might need to like do some adjustments to like turn it up or something. I don't know. It was very very surprising. So let's play a little Shipyard of Theseus. Oh, water tastes so good. Like it didn't explode in the fridge. I had a can of root beer freeze and literally exploded in my car. It was a huge mess. Yeah, I squeezed the other cans that were in there just to like make sure that they were had like the normal little bit of give to them, because that one was like I tried to squeeze it and like it was just solid. Couldn't put the. I was like stabbing it with a fork to try to get the tab in to like release pressure. It didn't work. Hopefully things will be fine in the kitchen. Hopefully we don't need to replace our fridge, because that would be bad. Also, it's mostly okay. Just things occasionally freeze, but that could be user error, like it's overstuffed or something sometimes. But, Shipyard of Theseus. I think that I have sufficiently forgotten Shipyard of Theseus. We played the demo a while back. This is the full release. Maybe it's the same. It's like mostly the same, but maybe not quite. I drank a soapy drink on vacation. Wait. On vacation, how, like the outside of the drink was soapy? How did you drink a soapy drink? Language, wiggles off, volume, effect, 70. I was looking for display. This one. I wanted to give us a this color, that color. Oh, okay. Less green, less blue, more red, but not too dark. And then this color. Oh, I kind of like that. Well, although now it's giving a Trojan a little bit. More red, a little less green. There. Now we have a visually distinct color for this playthrough versus the last one. Game loud. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we will click this and drop it there. What more? Wait, what? What? More? More back? One plank at a time. Oh no! Theseus is a ship captain on a great adventure. Over time, parts of the ship had to be replaced and discarded until no original part remained. Which is the true ship of Theseus? I used dish soap to clean my water bottle. Somehow it didn't get rinsed well enough. Both times it was washed. Ah. And then I drank my drink thinking it was smelled like a little like dish soap, but that was it. Oh. I was thinking that, it was your imagination and not like, oh, squeaky teeth sounds uncomfortable. Go down here. The true ship, if we're talking about the ship of Theseus, we did this last time, we're talking about the possessive, it's the replaced parts. So if I go to more, and I do this, I can't do that yet until we've finished the first part, I guess. Okay. Back. Good as new. You think I learn after once? No, because if it only happens once out of the hundreds of times you've washed your water bottle, why would you do it? Why would it happen? Why would you do it again? Oh no. What's this question mark? What is this question mark? Oh, switching between the two. Oh no. Someone collected all the discarded parts of Theseus's vessel. They secretly rebuilt the vessel as it was when Theseus first left. Which one is the true ship of Theseus? Could we... I almost want to the rebuilt parts. I wanna like try to do a mental the mental exercise of Ship of Theseus is not like last time I played it as that's the possessive. Now I want to say it as that's like the title of the ship. The ship's name is Ship of Theseus. No matter who the captain is, the name of the ship is Ship of Theseus. So yeah, we'll try to take away the possessive and use like proper identities. It was a new brand of dish soap, and the water pressure at the hotel was not great. Rinse and rinse and rinse, not good enough apparently. So like that, it's not your fault. Is no matter how much you rinsed. Oh no, the machine invented by the Democritus allows instant travel between 2 points. It creates a perfect image of a person, reduces them to their constituent atoms, then rebuilds the person elsewhere. They act exactly like themselves and retain all their memories. Theseus used this machine and is worried that he is actually a clone of a dead man now, which is the true state of Theseus. We're going titles. So, you are now the clone of a dead man. Trying to lean into the idea of the original holisticness. You don't get this when clicking Theseus, you get it 5 seconds later. Okay. Ain't that the truth? Oh no, Theseus got lost and disembarked to ask for directions. He ran into Epimenides, who helpfully informed him that he has reached Crete. Further, Theseus should not trust anyone here, as all Cretans lie. But then Epimenides is a Cretan. That would make him a liar, and then his claim is false, which would make him not a liar, and his claim is true. But then, is Epimenides' claim a statement of truth? But if he's lying about reaching Crete, then no, he's lying. Because like he can just be an individual who lies because he wants to be a liar, and not because, yeah, it's a lie. The universe exploded! Meanwhile, in a parallel one, no truths can be known. Oh no! Theseus sails home to find his dock already occupied. An evil witch, let's say Circe, pulled Theseus' vessel out of the past. This is his exact ship from the moment he first left, transported into the now. Which one is the true ship of Theseus? It's the original. Wait. Oh, don't timey-wimey. Because we've been over that the name matters, and so that the original ship is the original version. Oh no, Theseus wants to give his ship a makeover, but he's afraid of turning it into a different ship. He needs help finding the right amount of new parts to use. How many new parts can be used while keeping it the true Ship of Theseus? Less than 50% new parts. But more than 25% new parts. We're talking about more than 37. We're talking just under 50%. More than 43. We just need to outnumber them. More than 46. Thus, Theseus replaced 48.44% of his ship in the makeover. Hero's Reward. Oh no, Theseus is about to set out on his journey, but he is overcome by doubts. He could sheathe his sword for for a plowshare and become a farmer. Without glory, he would soon be forgotten, but earn the satisfaction of an honest family life, which is the true saga of Theseus. I'm pretty sure I said live happily. But is that a true... No. The saga necessitates, by its name, a struggle for glory. Peeves of Theseus. Oh no! After a long day of heroism, Theseus sits with his allies at the campfire. Their best friend, a full amphora of wine, is also invited. Chiron is telling stories of his many star pupils, but keeps annoyingly mispronouncing Delphi and Delphi. Correcting Chiron would leave him quite embarrassed now, but he is likely to forgive Theseus, which is the true friendship of Theseus. Correct him. Oh no, Theseus is burdened by all the evil he saw on his travels. He is offered a potion to forget it all and live out his days believing in a peaceful world. However, just because he forgets that suffering, those trials, he'll believe it's a peaceful world. However, his travels have changed him and he has learned much, which would all be lost. Which is the true serum of Theseus. He's burdened. He has already left his mark in the world. I think it's okay for him to have blissful ignorance. If he's like hanging up, if he's decided to hang up his sword, he's allowed to hang up his sword. But the body keeps the score. Oh, King Theseus. Oh no, Theseus caught a peasant woman stealing a large sack of supplies from his camp. It amounts to 10% of his food stores. The peasant looks malnourished. She claims the enemy burned her harvest and that her family desperately needs these supplies to survive. However, Theseus' band is already on half rations. Giving away these supplies would pose a larger risk to his soldiers. What is the true justice of Theseus? Enforce justice. Or, I would say, the justice would be conscripting the peasant into, like, you can join us, but you have to be on half rations like with everybody else. 10%. Oh. I'm back. A partner called me. I never got to watch Ship of Theseus. Shipyard of Theseus. So this is very fun. And I think that we have more conundrums, even though I'm trying to answer in different ways. Did I costume change? Yes. Oh, when I took a water break and I took a water break. It was hot. A fizzy exploded, and I also changed my hat, didn't I? I did change my hat. I was kind of looking for my Path of Exile shirt, since that's what Kevin's playing right now. But apparently it's not one of the ones in a pile by my desk. The hat is just incidental. The needs, I think in this case, I'm going to say that it sucks that the enemy... Oh, ass! I could have said, like, no, I've been wearing this all along, or like, no, it's a different day. You missed a whole week of stream. You didn't miss a whole week of streams. I think that even though this is a peasant who apparently decided not to join up for the army, we have the needs of the many, which is my people, and my men. My soldiers. I changed my clothes. I will always accidentally tell the truth first. Always. So, caught a peasant woman stealing a large sack of supplies. Okay. The enemy probably did burn her harvest, and her family desperately needs the supplies to survive. But there's other people to steal from. There's other ways to make food. I also have, my band is already on half rations. And my soldiers might not be able to fight. And like, we're protecting the realm. Well, and we will enforce justice. Alright. Too bad for the peasant lady. Oh no. Theseus is on the way to commit some more heroism. When Zeno shouts a challenge at him, in response, Theseus must first cross the 16 paces between them. This, of course, requires getting halfway there, and a paradox. Zeno claims that Theseus can never reach him, which is the true step of Theseus. Bow to wisdom. Politely disagree. My arm is always longer than... My arm can, at certain points, definitely be longer than half the distance. Oh no. Theseus is on his way to commit some more heroism when Zeno shouts a challenge at him. Wait. First cross the 8 paces between... Oh. We had 16 paces, and now we have 8 paces. I've thought about this ever since last time. Zeno claims that Theseus can never reach him. I will absolutely, politely disagree. I will never, we will, let's cross the 4 paces. We can put 4 paces, we can cross half of 4 paces. We've crossed 2 of them, and Zeno, oh no! You're on your way to commit some more heroism when Zeno shouts a challenge at him. Cross the 2 paces between them. The true step is to politely disagree. I decided that you can't... Yes, then Theseus slapped Zeno, disproving his paradox. Because you can't be in the exact same point, so it really depends on how you define reach him. Yeah. Like, if we were actually talking about mathematics, it'd be one thing. But if you, like, if we're across the room and you say, haha, you can't actually get to me, yeah, you deserve the friendly fisticuffs that you've got coming to you. Shipping Theseus. Shipping him with whom? Or shipping him where? Oh no! Phaedra, Theseus' wife, has died in a shipwreck together with one of her maids! Poseidon forces Hades to return both women to life, but with their souls inhabiting each other's bodies. Phaedra's soul retains only a distant memories of Theseus in her new body. The maid knows who she is, but also remembers Phaedra's entire life and promises to be a good wife and mother to his sons. Which is the true wife of Theseus? Neither? Neither. And like, how is the maid going to behave? This one, I actually don't remember what I chose last time. Soul retains only distant memories of Theseus in her new body. The maid knows who she is. So, like, all of the knowledge of both women is with the maid's soul in Phaedra's body. I remember learning about Zeno's paradox for the first time. I love math. The paradox itself is very cool. Also, was used in Catabasis. Let's go with the true wife. Can since the maid is promising, the maid in his mother's body is promising to be a good mother to his sons. But what is Phaedra's soul in the maid's body saying? I think that's relevant. We don't have enough information to properly answer this question. So let's go with the new soul, because the memories really make the relationship. Athena's insight. Oh no. Theseus encounters a dark wall with a tiny slot for passing slips of parchment back and forth. Behind it is a deaf man. The man does not know Greek, but Athena gave him a book containing possible Greek phrases and appropriate responses. After a pleasant exchange of parchment, Theseus is left wondering, does the man not know Greek? If he responds the same way, a dark wall with a tiny slot, which is the true slip of Theseus, knows nothing. I think, like I said this, I'm 100% sure I answered it that way last time. Yeah, because he's just looking things up in a book and responding. He's a bot. He's a bot. Knows nothing. He might know some things, but he doesn't know Greek and doesn't know what the conversation he's having with. He is like a cog in a machine who has no free will. Knows nothing. Are all of these based on real paradoxes? I believe so. I think they are all based on, like, real philosophical quandaries. The Sicilian game. There might be some twists, but for the most part, I think it's the same. I think they're all, like, real, and maybe some, like, variant or extrapolations beyond that, but all rooted in philosophy. I could be wrong. But that's my supposition and my understanding. The Oracle of Delphi prepared 2 chests of payment for Theseus and secretly predicted his choice. The Oracle knows for sure. Theseus may take both chests, or he can take only the left one. If the Oracle predicted he would take only the left chest, she filled it with 100 gold coins. If she predicted he would take both, it only contains 10. The right chest always contains 10 coins, which is the true salary of Theseus. Some of them felt very familiar. Yeah. Or you can take only the left one. I think, so it's like, are we trying to outsmart the Oracle? Take both, 110, right? I think that 100 or 10. But the Oracle always... I don't think... Theseus has gone a long way. I don't think he'd quibble over 10%. I think we're going to go with the 100 or 10. The Oracle says, like, no, don't eat everything. Don't eat everything. Let Theseus eat cake. Oh no, on his way back to camp, Theseus found the hut of a farmer who fled from war. There is still some edible bread inside? Is that a question mark or an exclamation mark? It's an exclamation point. Theseus is feeling a little peckish, but he'll be fine without it. Hut of a farmer who fled from the war. Another peasant may need it to survive. Of course, being out in the country, it may rot before anyone else comes by, which is the true snack of Theseus. Moist and delicious. We haven't seen anybody around here. We will eat this food, and we will save our more hearty rations for later. Throw it back. What are we throwing back? Oh no. The hungry soldier butchered Dolly, Theseus' favorite sheep. Oh, and, Dolly being the first sheep cloned. Upon realizing the mistake, they prayed to the Dionysus for a replacement. The god demanded an offering in return. Theseus may claim Dolly's meat, fleece, and all other parts for his own use. Alternatively, he can sacrifice them to receive a new sheep with identical DNA, which is the true sheep of Theseus. Why? Oh, so does he want his favorite sheep back, or does he want the identical one? No, that's the sum of its parts. Some of the parts. The dead is dead, and we must accept that and make the best of the situation. It wouldn't be the same sheep, because my sheep suffered the awful tragedy of being butchered. And this other sheep doesn't know that. Doesn't have that known life. Also, wouldn't remember me if it's just only materially identical. Oh no. Theseus found an orphaned baby early in his travels and raised it as his own. At the same time, Phaedra gave birth to his child and raised it by herself. Theseus returns home after 10 long years at sea, which is the true son of Theseus. They both are. They're both his kids. They're both his kids. But I think it would be worse to, if he can only shun one. I don't know. Okay, so has he been? He found an orphan baby and raised it as his own. But like, did he say, "I am your father"? Or did he tell that orphan the truth about their upbringing and their origin, whereas Phaedra almost certainly was telling her son, "Your dad's out and away." So, the directly related stranger. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, RB wouldn't let me explode a child. Uh-huh. If the oracle is right, then the left is true. If the oracle is wrong, then the right is true. So if like we're trying to decide, no, the oracle is always right. The sun is annoying because it's about accurate terminology, yeah. And it's not like Theseus has one golden egg, and this like his true son will inherit this one golden egg. It's like, wealth can be shared, their fortunes change, relationships change, and are flexible. 18 on the seashore. Oh no. Theseus finished playing through the demo of a game. If you enjoyed, wait. This isn't the demo, this is the full game. If you enjoyed it, it is only morally correct that he visit the store page and wishlist the game to show support. The full release will be free, which is the true shill of Theseus. Hate everything fun, supporting indie devs having fun. I would never. Indie devs having fun is my Roman Empire. More! Cause there's more. 19! Oh, I didn't see what this one was called. So these we haven't seen before. Oh no, Theseus found an odd animal in Africa. It gallops like a horse, but lacks any color and is covered in stripes. A discussion breaks out amongst his soldiers whether the animal is white with black patterns or black with white patterns. Which are the true stripes of zebras? So I am basing this. You see, you can see the end of the. If you would not put this on. You would not take a black. If you wanted to create a representation of this, you would not take a black page and then ink in all of this white, even if it was like as easy as the thing. because the underbelly is white, you see the black stripes coming down. The black stripes end. They're white with black stripes. That's my thing. White with black stripes. That's my soapbox about an agreement. I have heard arguments about like their skin is black, and so therefore the black color is the more natural and the white stripes are on top of that. But no, I'm thinking about like the field that this is on is white, and then black is the like what is there more of? Like whatever there's more of is probably the no, it's not the more of, it's the fact that there's like a border. That you see the end of the black stripes. Okay. Frog stew. I guess we might not play... We're not... Okay. I'm not gonna hedge. We're not playing Life After Magic today. We're gonna have Shipyard of Theseus, and then that will be the end of stream, because Love in a Bottle took longer than expected. I think there's something more to do more of too. Wait. Two more of two, yeah. Because but once you say, oh, the one that there's more of, then you'll find somebody like making a design that says, oh, is that true even in this circumstance? And it's like, I don't want to play that game. I want to play other games. Theseus, oh no, like Book of Hours. Theseus woke up this morning, and if he could swear, things look different. It's probably just the morning light, or he's imagining things. Which is the true sight of Theseus? What? Or he's imagining things. Something changed. If he woke up this morning and could swear things look different, then something changed. Something is different. Remember, no politics. Oh no, an evil witch, let's say Circe, has kidnapped all of humanity, including Theseus. Everybody must press one of two buttons. If the majority... Oh gosh, this one. The majority press the blue button, nothing happens. If the majority chooses the red button, then everybody who pressed the blue button instantly explodes. Either way, the survivors will be released afterwards, and no one will ever know which button was Theseus pressed. Which is the true Pip of Theseus. Ah. Oh. Oh. Where did I see? I feel like I saw this conundrum somewhere else recently, and I don't think it was just like on Reddit. I feel like I saw this in a like a choices matter kind of way before. A blue button. Risk self to save everyone. Oh, because I remember people saying like, well, if everyone just pushes red, it'll be fine. But blue button only. 70% press the blue button, everybody is safe. Okay, it did say the majority. I like the little interactive bit there. That's nice. Wherefore out Theseus? Why are you Theseus? Oh no. Theseus is working on the script of a play, and in it, a grand hero journeys to the faraway land and slays a beast with the body of a man. Well, that pun, yeah. In Act 3, the hero must confront his own mortality and ask whether he is even still the same person. The hero could invoke the ship of Theseus, or he could make any other analogy with a little imagination, which is the true simile of Theseus. Literally anything else. Literally anything else. Because, like, would Theseus want to reference himself in the play? No. Unless it would be his calling card. Like, his mark on the play. It's like, I will always reference myself in it. What do you mean you don't get it? Whether he's the same person, he will use literally any other result. Dear writer, please think up any other metaphor, please. Well, not every writer is Theseus themselves. It's the self-referential part that I don't like. Son of the beach. Oh no. While departing from the city of Miletus. Miletus. Theseus is stopped by Abulides. So it's about if he should include an Easter egg. No. Well, like I'm making it about whether he should include an Easter egg, but I think the question is whether that's an okay way to whether like I think unless you're intentionally including it as an Easter egg, don't reference break the fourth wall. Yeah, because assuming everyone would know Ship of Theseus in that audience. But I think that the question was saying that is calling this person, like referring to this person as a Ship of Theseus, as like has self changed. Is that an okay metaphor, or is that simile, or is that a tired out comparison that we should just use literally anything else? And I'm saying literally use anything else than this. That it's a cliche in that scenario. Okay. While departing from the city of Miletus, Theseus is stopped by Abulides. The philosopher sits before a floor tile with 20 grains of sand on it, which is obviously not a heap. Then he carefully adds another grain and asks again, "Is this what a true heap of sand is?" Ah, okay, I see. Floor tile with 20 grains of sand on it, which is obviously not a heap. Not a heap. If you can count the number of grains of sand, it's not a heap. The philosopher sits on a floor tile with 21 grains of sand. 21 grains of sand is not a heap. Stop at abilities. 22 grains of sand. Not a heap. You need an uncountable number. Not a heap. 23 grains of sand, not a heap. 24 grains of sand, obviously not a heap. Adds one more. But not a heap. "25 grains of sand on it. Obviously not a heap." Adds another grain and asks again, "Is this a heap?" Nope. Or we can just say, 23 sheep in a pile of heap. Yes, because 23 sheep is much larger, and they will not be instantly countable in the same way that the grains of sand are. I would say the 23 sheep is a heap of sheep, is a sheep heap. But grains of sand is not a heap. I think heap also has an implication of size relative to the viewer, size relative to a person. Because I don't know if size relative to itself is heaps. I think I would even call a pile of 4 sheep a heap, because of like it's just overall bulk. Maybe there's something to do with the what is this, a heap for ants? Are you counting those 23 sheep in a heap when you drift off to sleep? 23 is probably might be a decent number. Now I'm tonight. I might imagine just like a rat king of sheep, and then just like to be twisting it in my mind to try to see how many if I can count, if I can count them all correctly, and how many times I have to start over counting the sheep in the heap. This appeals to me. The other way to look at this is, if we want abilities to shut up and leave us alone, we could just call it a heap. Oh, I was going to say something about like the ratio of size to quantity. Like the larger the size, the smaller the quantity you need. Like this, so it's an inverse relationship. Because you need like many more grains of sand to call it a heap. Not a heap. $27. Not a heap. That's a good definition. 28. 29 grains, not a heap. Adds another grain. 30 grains of sand. I could... No, my rice bucket's in the other room. Like, if I get a handful... Also, I would like, if we're talking about... If he was holding all the grains of sand... Still trying to think of a word to rhyme with heap to make sense of my sheep scenario. That task might be kind of steep. If abilities was having all of these grains of sand in his hand, I would also be more likely to call that a heap than putting on a floor tile. 30 grains of sand. Guys, it's not that deep. Not a heap. That was a riff. Yeah, we're doing. It's not a pun run, but it's a rhyme run. 32 grains of sand is not a heap. I'm gonna 32. I guess how. I'll show you a heap. Who really cares what isn't a heap? Oh wait! I missed the answer. Son of a beach. I was just gonna try to go to 42. No, it's back to 20. Heap. No, I want the true answer. We're gonna speed run. We're just gonna speed run Son of a Beach. But I need to lock in so I don't miss the end of scenario thing again. But it'll be a few minutes. It'll be a minute or so. It'll be a little bit. 25. It was definitely over 30. I'm glad that there was more content in the full game. More to explore. Okay, we got 30. We're getting close. $32. Theseus got tired of this and kicked the sand abilities in his face. Okay. That also makes sense. The same as Zeno. Falling into oblivion. Theseus is visiting Melanthius. Theseus is visiting Melanthius to buy some new vases. Before supplying them, Melanthius asks Theseus to pose for a new drawing. The original is still usable, but several years old. The painter wants to create a new template as his techbait. Some new vases, and we're talking about portraits, new paintings. wants to create a new template as his techniques have improved greatly. While Theseus has the time to spare, he worries that the original technical flaws and rough look were exactly what expressed his artistic soul. What is the true sketch of Theseus? I think that Theseus should not question the artisans, direction and ideas. I think a modern remake is to be allowed. There's a place for the flawed original, but if that's not the vision that the artisan said, I don't want to have to make them keep working with the flawed original. Portraits on Vases in Ancient Greece, I believe so. And if not us, wouldn't the artisan use somebody else as the template? We'll go with the modern remake and trust that this artist has a vision and there will still be life to it. Sophist's choice. Theseus is spending some time in Athens while his ship undergoes repairs. To earn a living, he teaches noble scions how to be a hero. His teaching could well make the difference between a glorious life and starving in the streets like so many other children of Athens. I'm leaning back because the words are very big, and I can only see one at a time if I'm sitting normally, and if I lean back, I can see more of my screen at a time. As much as Theseus could make a difference in the better glorious life and starving the streets of like so many other children of Athens, noble scions. Okay, as much as Theseus wants to help them, he barely makes enough to live as it is. If he has to seek his fortune elsewhere, he can't teach anyone, noble or poor. Which is the true school of Theseus? Let's teach the poor for free while we can, and then leave when we can't afford to anymore. But do the most good we can for these kids, and other people can teach the science. Although, if Theseus is truly a wise man, he could teach both at the same time, and also perhaps his wisdom and guidance would be invaluable to these scions who will have power no matter what. But if without Theseus, they might not have as good of moral understanding of how to treat the world. Por qué no los dos, Theseus? Teach the poor for free. Imagine happiness. We really need to know more about the curriculum. Oh no, Theseus got really, really lost and ended up in the underworld. He met Sisyphus, whose hubris condemned him to roll a boulder up a hill forever. Whenever Sisyphus reaches the top, he falls and the boulder rolls back down, eternal torment. But then, isn't certainty its own solace? Can't Sisyphus take comfort in the hope that one day he may be free? What? What is the true trip of Sisyphus? There. Content, terrible torment. Terrible torment. It's terrible, it's torment. I don't believe it's necessarily a healthy thing to be in denial about your situation. And to have unfounded hope. And it's also, you're Sisyphus, you've been cursed. And the lesson of Sisyphus is not something we should carry on to our mortal lives, because there's a lot more flexibility in our situations. Much more can change. Oh no, Theseus accidentally peed in the ocean, enraging the god of the sea! Accidentally peed in the ocean? Until Theseus makes an offering at Poseidon's altar, the weather will change unpredictably every few minutes. However, there are no umbrellas around. Theseus would have to brave the current streaming rain the entire way. Which is the true sprint of Theseus? Wait a while. Brave the streaming rain. You were just in the ocean. Brave the streaming rain. Who cares about an umbrella? You'll dry. Also, if the weather keeps changing... Oh, I started streaming late. Like, why have we only at 2 hours? It's 4:19. Because we had technical difficulties. Okay. The 2 hours matters more than the 4 o'clock. But we still have, what is this? 9 more questions to go. Guess Theseus has incontinence issues. Also, like, isn't peeing in the ocean just fine? 28. Almost forgot. And if he's gonna keep peeing on himself while he's running, it'd be better to run in the rain and have it be kind of washed away by the streaming rain rather than just like, it's dry out and I accidentally pissed myself while trying to go to the temple. Theseus remembered he was supposed to slay the Minotaur of Crete, which is hiding in a labyrinth. Always going forward won't work, so Theseus needs something to help him find his way back. There's no ocean god. Poseidon's like, you peed on me. Sorry, Poseidon. Sorry. Adrian provided him with a ball of yarn to mark his path. Ariadne provided him with a ball of yarn to mark the path. But what if the wind or some creature rips the yarn? Memorizing a chain of words may be better if Theseus can remember them. Which is the true string of Theseus. I don't understand how remembering a word in the chain would work. Unwinding a ball of yarn, or sweet treats, or pebbles. But it's this ball of yarn. We can't mess with perfection. 29. To remember. Oh no. Theseus found a copy of the fable he loved as a child. It tells a series of behavioral lessons for children, thinly veiled in a story about a family of bears. The scroll calls them the Berenstein Bears, but surely this is an error in copying. Theseus is certain that it was always the Berenstein Bears when he read it. Which is the true script of Theseus? Berenstein. Berenstein. It was the... Huh. Sicilian game Requiem. What? Oh no, Theseus farted. According to the law, it actually is Berenstein. I believe that. With an A between the T and the I. Berenstain Bears. So wait, you're saying that... No, wait. What? Really? Berenstain. You're Berenstain upon the world. Berenstain. Berenstain. Wow. Bernstein and Berenstein. It's funny because when we were looking at I looked it up. When we were looking at it, I'm like, I don't think that was the E. I didn't think it was asking the right question about what was. Although this is of Theseus's time, not our own time. So both of these are wrong. Okay. According to the law, that he who smelt it dealt it, Theseus should not call attention to it to avoid suspicion. But if he who dealt it smelled it, wouldn't the... Also, it's smelt, as in Esmebrenstein. It's just pronounced with the "een" at the end, yeah. Should it not? But if he who dealt it smelt it, it's not smelled, it's smelt. Wouldn't pointing it out be the least suspicious thing he could do? If everybody knows that, so maybe he should again stay silent, which is the true scent of Theseus. Stay silent. There's no reason. There's no reason to say that. Oops, I farted. Just it's farting. It's just like it's a fact of life. It's a fact of bodies. Unless, like, people are complaining and you have to, like... Unless a child is choking, you don't have to announce your farts. Con amigos míos. Oh no. Theseus wants to depart Crete, but his ship is tied down with several knots tightly bound together. His shipmates have already tried in vain to release the ship. It is impossible to see how the entire thing is fastened, which is the true sleight of Theseus. Pull up, tug down? My first announce themselves, so thank you very much. Alright, ass. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Pull up. I don't know what the knot joke was. Oh. Up, down. Up. Insists we need to say, excuse me, I farted. Just an excuse. Just saying excuse me isn't enough. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling making no headway. Theseus simply cuts the rope. Okay. Is it up? Up. Down. Down. Left. Right. Left. The silent ones are the deadliest anyways. Right. Apply force! Wait, what? One more try. Up. Up. Down. Down. Left. I think left, right. Left. Right. B. A. Select. Really? I have entertainment keeps kicking me off live. Apologies for comments that are behind. That's fine. I feel I've failed the Konami code enough times. We are moving on. Yeah. I want sometimes start and or select is added to the sequence. Okay, fine. So we're supposed to skip select and just start. Fine. Oh no, Theseus is returning home soon, and his wife wants to look well for him. Okay, she sends for her favorite blue-black dress. Oh goodness, this one. Shockingly, it has changed colors, sparkling with white and gold trimmings. Is this the work of a god, a blessing, or a curse? Is the change of perception caused by her recent rebirth? Which is the true drip of Theseus? Yeah, right. It's all about the lighting! It's about the lighting! Unchanged black. Send for a poet! Oh no, Theseus is proofreading his play and cleaning up the repeated words. He has 2 dictionaries to help him. One describes synonyms by their technically correct usage, and the other explains alternative words as applied in common everyday speech, which is the true style of thesaurus. Language as it should be, how people use it is how it should be, period. Keep flicking back and forth with that one. Are we gonna get a Yanni Laurel one as well? Just one more trial. Just one more trial, bro. Just one more trial. Oh no. Theseus set sail homeward, having prevailed against all challenges, like the oracle's prophecy said he would. Then again, the prophecy never mentioned his name. Was his victory assured? Perhaps there was never a destined hero. Instead, any man could slay the Minotaur and untie the Attica, would then become the king of Athens. Which are the true signs of Theseus? Does it matter? Rose to the challenge. What is a trolley? Oh no. Theseus is navigating a strait when he suddenly notices 5 people bound and chained in the water. If he continues on his current course, the ship will surely strike and kill all 5 of them. There is no time to drop anchor or cut sail. Theseus can only wrench the rudder around to the other side of the strait. But oh no! There's another person chained in that path! Theseus can only choose whether to take action and kill 1 person, or to do nothing and watch 5 die. Which is the true steering of Theseus. Mugen! You got... what's wrong? Feeling weird? Okay. Just wants attention. Sacrifice 1 to save 5. Theseus has made many difficult decisions. He's sent men to war. He's led men to war. It's fine. What does that have to do with trolleys? What? It's the trolley problem? What does this have to do with... What do you mean, what does this have to do with trolleys? Oh no, Theseus returns home a champion and a hero. He also got some cool black sails for his ship. He distantly remembers that he wanted to raise white sails instead, but not why. The black ones look so cool? Surely this would be fine. What is the true sail of Theseus? Raise lame white sail, keep cool black sail. These are the ones you got. And nothing bad happened as a result. Okay. I don't necessarily trust that. Hey there, thank you so much for playing this little shitpost of mine. If you're interested in seeing my style applied to a game I actually put effort into, check out Hit Idol. It's a high school idol club. Alright. It said something about a trolley in the name of the problem. Yes, trolleys are streetcars, but like that's the trolley problem. Like the trolley problem is just like a very incredibly well-known logic philosophy problem where like it's the same problem, do nothing and hit 5 people, pull the lever, hit 1 person, but like along tracks rather than in a straight. They just like changed it to, yeah, You're so lonely. Mugen is so lonely. They changed it to be the ship for the game, but it's normally trolleys in that exact same scenario. I'm going back to... Okay, sorry, you can come up. You can now play as Medius, the true half-brother of Theseus. Also, replay levels to get developer commentary. Hi, you didn't know about that, really? I want to do this again. Nah, there's the Mario hat on at that time. Okay. I thought the trolley problem was save 5 strangers versus save 1 loved one. There are a lot of variants where you know whether you know or don't know the people, but I think like 5. I think you might be right about 5 strangers versus 1 loved one, but there's also the do nothing and fate killed people, or do something and I killed a person. That's like also how your own actions and intentions and get your own engagement in the world changes the outcome. Speaking of things not being that complicated, Alexander cutting the Gordian knot is lauded by some as the original reality check of philosophy. Some people also call it the first time someone ruined an interesting debate through hostile misrepresentation, but we politely avoid those people. Originally, the true ending would triggered after all the directional inputs. Playtesters did not like that. Got to have be a start in there too. Okay. Also, if you checked, I totally reused the achievement icon from Idle Story. Oh, gotta get the true ending. And Mugen's like, gotta get the treats. On trolleys, they can't choose a path unless at a spot where rails can be diverted. Yeah, like that's the... problem. Open image in new tab. Like, this is like the classic trolley problem illustration. Like, when I think trolley problem, this is what I imagine. Like, this, like the trolley going this way and like the diversion and a guy standing at the spot. Oh, so it's like, has to go one way or the other, yes. Because it's on rails and the people are tied up. And it seems like most illustrations are having 5 people on the straight ahead and 1 to the side. And I think, like, adding loved ones... adding loved ones is a special... Oh, it's so tiny. But it's like, there's a person in the trolleys on the trolleys at the switch. Sorry, my brain was having a hard time processing it and not being... yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. The illustration helps. Okay. You don't recognize this? You haven't seen this before? No, guys, not everybody has the same education. Oh, crud, I don't remember where I am. I think that... Down. Okay, yeah, I am. Left. Right. Left. Not everyone has the same Reddit viewing habits too, right? Correct. B. A. Start. Yay, there we go. Cracked the knot code. Then the knot came undone. That's really cool. I actually might spend some time going back through and looking at like the different developer commentary on these questions. This game is it's a fun little toy to play with and think about and investigate. Again, I think it's a lot. This would be a fun party game. Like, have friends over and then just like put it on the TV and play through it to just like argue about things. Like, it doesn't matter, but just like to have those discussions and arguments can be a lot of fun. As long as your cohort is able to be like respectful and play and discuss in good faith. So you do have to filter for that. You can't just like bring in some randos and acquaintances and wild cards. Yeah, that's... So we didn't get to Life After Magic this week. That's going to be on the back burner for a while because we've got... This reminds me of the Statistics Jackbox game. Also that, yes. I have a floating head in space. I also realized that it's hard to see my headphones most of the time because of the backdrop, so it's just like, it's fun. It's cool. I like it. This will be it for this stream. I'm going to have to do so much cleanup on the web internet, title, thumbnail, description, because we deviated quite a bit from the plan. Or like Detroit Becomes Human, where they tell you people's choices. They did that in Dispatch too. I really like. There's a stats page. Sorry, it's big. 53% of people worldwide agree with your answers. Is that a lot? But like, there's 36 questions. It's a lot to say. Like, is that an interesting enough statistic? I'd love to see like more granular information about how people answered these things. Oh, it's Friday. TGIF. We made it. I did it. Made it through the week intact, on time. Not quite on time, but we made it through intact. Quit. What a week. That was one of the weeks of all time. Played a bunch of games. Did a bunch of streams. More breakdown would be great. The dev commented, I think, on my previous stream about it, and I'm like, yeah, more information, like more detail about these things would be great and like useful as a just as a stats nerd, as people who like how do my opinions I think everybody likes to know how their opinions compare to others. You've got music. That's fine. You're dealing. I have most of next week charted out as well. I'll be for YouTube. Next Friday will be the last Book of Hours stream. It might be the last Book of Hours stream for that save file, not just for like this this chain of streams. I guess I need to watch some VODs. There's some history. I've also been uploading some of the VODs from mornings over on the VOD channel, which might not be linked in the description, but can be found other places, or I can send one to you if you need it, where I'm like, I put up a couple play sessions of Cozy Grove, but I don't know, those are like just, I don't know if that has as much interest as in just like, okay, here, let me chop out just playing this demo, but it's the VOD of it, so there is some side stuff in there as well. But like, I pull out just the demos that I've played every day this week, and those have been going up on the other channel because I don't know, because archives, yeah. But there's a couple that aren't up yet that are really cool. Book of Hours, I think that I'm gonna play one more time with the Ursid Major account, but if I stream Book of Hours in the future, I might go with my main playthrough, because it's kind of like a time jump forward. I've unlocked a lot of the house, and I also got the DLC, but I have, or maybe we'll do DLC playthrough. I'll add the DLC to Ursid Major And so when we're playing on Ursa Major, we'll see that, and like I keep my iTesser pure until I want the extra content. We'll see. But there will be at least one more Book of Hours stream of the continuity that we've got so far. And then Fridays will be for Servant of the Lake, Rusty Lake Adventures. Rusty Lake Adventures free-to-play games will be coming up after that. Oh, so many games. So many games, so little time. Yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. Yeah, I'm excited for Rusty Lake too, and I'm thrilled to see that it's gonna last like probably the whole month of August for those games. I'm planning on doing at least a couple streams of Fields of Mystria, because I already own it, so that's in the budget, and it's like my birthday is in a couple weeks, and it comes out my birthday week, and that's what I want to do. I want to indulge in Fields of Mystria, but it might be one that I want to play offline, or it's going to be like, hey, that's my paper, squirrel. Or it's going to be like my offline game time is still going to be Book of Hours, so then on stream is when I get to do Fields of Mystria. Oh, we missed having you too. Totally happy for you to live your life, go on vacation, spend time with your family, but you are a delightful presence on my streams and in conversations elsewhere as well. I'm rambling enough. It's Friday. It's time to do weekend things and spend time with weekend people. I'll be back Monday. I hope you will be too. Whatever Field of Mystery you want to share is cool. All right. The stream environment might also impact that. Yes, bye. We're done. Thank you, visitors, lurkers, and VOD watchers. I appreciate you. Come back anytime. I'm here every day 2 to 4 and on Twitch 9 to noon, generally in the morning.